Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's kind of late, so I'm trying to not be too loud. Just making a cup of tea before I go to bed. But I want to have a talk tonight about the fact that creativity is really what you were put here for. And I don't mean this in like a woo-woo, new age kind of sense. I'm not talking just about like rolling in flowers and fucking, I don't know, throwing paint at a wall or something. I mean more in the sense of like business as well. I mean, if you can draw and paint, cool, props to you. But as well as this, I mean business, I mean creating a community of like-minded people around you. And just, yeah, there's something, I remember before I'd started my first business, I never had the thought that I could go out and do something like that for myself. I didn't understand how it worked or how it would work. I couldn't fathom. I had like this wall, like this barrier in front of me that was kind of like the idea that I'm going to have to work for someone else my whole life. And then, you know, you go part-time and you do something on the one day off that you have through the week. And then all of a sudden you build it. And then in that one day of the week, you're making more than half of your weekly paycheck. And that's when you kind of decide, all right, is now the time where we're going to jump and we're going to get that creative with what we're doing. Maybe I could replace my income. So then, you know, the way I did it was I spoke to my boss so that I could secure 2 days off. And this is in a job I had a few years ago while I was trying to build this business. So I found a way to secure 2 days off a week. And then from there, I used that creativity to come up with business cards, go knock on people's doors, you know, come up with better ways to create things and sell the thing that I could do at the time to make money, which was landscaping, mowing lawns, creating garden beds, and all this type of thing. And there's people that literally buy like 1,000 pieces of belly button jewelry and bag that shit up into lots of 10 and sell it on eBay. Like, whatever creative thing you want to do, don't think about the money. It's not always about the money straight away. The money will come. Once you have that spark inside of you, if you push and be creative and find something that's going to help people, that people are going to value, that you can use your skills and whatever the special thing is that you have inside of you, people are going to pay for it. Like, you know, you might be good with timber, or you might really enjoy designing websites, or I don't know, like I said, can you draw, can you paint, can you do those types of things? You know, can you cook food, can you make pizzas, maybe start a mobile pizza thing, mow lawns, whatever it is that you can do. If you create it and put a brand behind it and enjoy it and you get something out of that, you know, it's really worth pursuing and trying to make a business out of that. And that's really what you were put here for. I think, you know, I don't want to get all anti-establishment because I'm not, but I think that for a big part of it, if you just work your 9 to 5 and you go home and you watch TV, that creative sense in you is going to die. And that's the other thing too, strike while the iron is hot. If you have an idea and all of a sudden, like, something has put that idea inside of you, you either think you can do that, or maybe an external force has put that thought in you to go, hey, what if I could do this? Strike while the iron is hot, you know? Go and do the thing. If it's washing cars, or all of a sudden you've got an interest in metal fabrication or polishing or whatever it is, strike while the iron is hot. Get some flies out there, talk to your mates. Hey man, can I do this and this, and I'll cut you a good deal. Just to come back to the finance side of it, all the money and riches that you'll ever need in life are in the wallets, purses and pockets of other people. If you can give them value so that they can buy their time back, people will pay you. And that's more on a business sense, but that's still creative too. Like business endeavors, it still takes a creative effort to come up with a name and a brand and how to sell things and how much you're going to sell these things for. And look at that for a cup of tea. Good stuff. Yeah, like I was saying, the money will come. Obviously, you know, don't just go, oh, I'm going to quit my job tomorrow and jump straight into this creative endeavor, because that's not going to end well, and we all still need to eat and have a roof over our head. But maybe you can start to do something with 1 day a week, or 1 day a fortnight, or even a few hours in the afternoon. Like, just go ahead and chase that creative thing, you know. Really sit down and think what it is that you enjoy doing, and find a way to do something for yourself. You know, and maybe, if you're lucky, because it takes a little bit of luck, a little bit of skill, and then one day maybe you'll be able to quit your job and go and work for yourself full time. If you've got anything out of this, I'd like you to like this video so that it helps the videos grow for the algorithm. Subscribe if you feel like you want to see more content like this. Comment down below. If you've done something creative or gone and started a business, let me know about it. If you paint and you sell those paintings, or you have a little market stall, or you sell things on Etsy or eBay, let's talk about it. We want to know. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.